Hello, children. I welcome you all to our Leader in Me session. Yes, have you all enjoyed our part 1 and part 2 session? Yes, now let's start part 3. In this session, we are going to see a recap of habit number 1 and then we'll see the habit number 2 and 3 in detail. Okay? Habit number 1. What's our habit number 1? Be proactive. Be proactive. Be proactive means you are in charge of all your actions. You are in charge of everything what you do. Okay? I am responsible for my happiness. Already I have explained this. So now just a recap. You are responsible for your happiness and then you should take initiative. If you are a leader, you should take initiative. You choose your action, whether it is a good action or bad action, the choice is yours. If you choose the right action, your attitude, your behavior will be good. If your behavior is good, everyone will love you, everyone will like you, then you will be happy. If everyone around us likes us means we will be happy. Okay, others also will help you. Okay, I do not blame others. If you did any mistake, you should not blame others for your mistake. Next one is, whether others are watching me or not, I will do only right things. No one is looking at me also, I will do only right things. Okay, yes, these are the 5 points of habit number 1. Let's move to the habit number 2. Habit number 2 is begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind in the sense, what's the meaning? Have a plan. Have a plan. This is very important point in habit number 2. Look here, this boy is playing a golf game. In that game, what is he doing? He is aiming. His mind is aiming this. What is this? The hole. This hole is his aim. So for that, what is he doing? If he is planning in his mind, look here, the ball should bounce like this, and then it will fall inside the hole. Like that, he is planning in the mind. First he set the goal, then he is planning in the mind, and then he is hitting the ball, and he is hitting the ball. Okay, when he hit the ball, what will happen? If he hit the ball will bounce and reach the destination. Same way for our aim also. If you want to become a doctor or engineer or an artist or actor or anyone else, what's your aim? You have to decide that first. After deciding your aim, after fixing your aim, you have to plan accordingly. That is this habit. Begin with the end in the mind means set the goal, then plan for it. Set the goal and plan. What will be your plan? Your plan will be allotting the time and collecting the resources what we want to achieve our goal. For example, if you want to complete your second standard means, what are the tools you want, what are the requirements? You need your what? You need your school, you need teacher, you need books, you need exams. After that, what will you need? After that, results. So these are all the needs. So when you plan for something, you will check for the needs to achieve your goal. If you are planning to play a cricket game means, what do you need? You need cricket bat, ball, stump, everything you want. Am I right? So those are the needs of that game. For that you will be planning, in which shop am I going to buy that, what am I going to buy, which brand am I going to buy. Like that you will be planning. Same way only, if you set a aim means you have to plan accordingly. To achieve in cricket, what will you do daily? 2 hours or 3 hours or weekly, half a day. Like that you will be practicing. Am I right? Same way, whatever goal it may be, you allot time for that. Okay. Second point is, I do things. I do things in the sense, it may be a good thing or bad thing, whatever thing it is. Before doing that thing, you have to think whether it has a meaning. What am I doing, whether it has a meaning or not. Like that you have to think first. After thinking about the meaning, you have to think whether it will make difference or not. Make difference in the sense, through our action, how other will learn. From our action, how others will learn a good things. That is what making difference. Okay, if you are doing the right thing, your siblings, your brother, younger brother or sister will also follow you. They will take you as their role model. Am I right? So that is this. I do things that have meaning and make difference. Next one, I am an important part of my classroom. This is also very important, children. In our classroom, even though there are 30 to 40 children are there, who how many members is not an important thing. Each and every student is important for a classroom. Okay, you don't think the leaders are there, the cupboard leader is there, the notebook leader is there, the discipline leader is there, the cleanliness leader is there, the class representative is there, they will take care, they are the important part. Not like that. You are going to get your turn, no? So everybody will become a leader. Everyone is important. Each student is important for a classroom. Got it? So I contribute to my school's mission. Our school's mission, as of now, through this Leader in Me session, our school mission and vision is what? To create great leaders. Will you become a great leader? Yes, surely you will become a great leader. So that is your contribution. If you achieve your goal in your life, that is your contribution. If you get good names in the society, if you get good names in your family, if they appreciate you, that is our mission and vision. They will ask you, which school are you studying? You are behaving so good. Like that, they will appreciate you. That is our school's credit. Am I right? Okay. I look for ways to be a good citizen. Good citizen in the sense, for example, if you are walking on the road, there are bits of papers on the road. What will you do? Road in the sense in front of your home. That is what I'm asking, not in any other main road. I'm asking the street. If any paper is lying on the street, what will you do? Some people will pick up the paper and put it in the dustbin over there. Am I right? Bin, whatever bin allotted for each street, in that bin, some people, a few people only put like that. They are the good citizen. They are the good citizen. And if you notice, some people means they usually throw paper on the road. They usually throw the waste on the road, on the street itself. Those are not a good citizen. Those are not the good citizen. Got it? So if you are a good citizen, you should take care of yourself first. After that, you should keep your house also clean. After cleaning that house, you should not throw any waste on the street, so that street will be also clean. If each street in our city is clean, means our whole city will be clean. Then our state, our country, whole country will be clean. Am I right? So you will automatically become a good citizen. Am I right? So this is an example of being a good citizen. Okay. So have a plan. Begin with the end in mind means what? Have a plan to achieve your goal. Now look here, I will play a video. After watching the video, let's go to the discussion. Okay.
I know what I want to do. I know what I want to be. I know what I want to achieve. I know where I want to go. I know what path to take. I know the habit I need to make. So I'll make a plan and I'll stick to it. Looking ahead is the way to do it. I'll begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. You'll see what I can be. know where I want to go. I know what path to take. I know the habit I need to make. So I'll make a plan and I'll stick to it. Looking ahead is the way to do it. I'll begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. You'll see what I can be. So I'll make a plan and I'll stick to it. Looking ahead is the way to do it. I'll begin with the end in mind. 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 I'll begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. You'll see what I can be with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind.
So, did you enjoy the video? Yes, did you enjoy the video? Good. In that video, what I have already told you, that only given in that video, what you have to first set the goal. After setting the goal, plan for it. After planning, you're going to choose the way. Okay, for that we are going to see it in detail now. Okay, first of all, what's our work? We have to set a goal. Am I right? That goal is called destination. That goal is another name is what? Destination. Okay, end means goal. Goals another name is destination. You have to first fix the destination. I'm going to do this. Okay, after fixing, you are going to choose a path. There may be one path, 2, 3, more than 3 to 5 path may be there, but you have to choose. Yes, you have to choose which path are you going to use. Okay, after choosing the path, you will be deciding which way are you going to achieve your success. For example, you are going to achieve a success alone. Whether you are going to achieve the success alone or as a team. Yes, if you are going to achieve the success alone means what are all the needs you want, you have to plan accordingly. If you are going to achieve the success as a team, you have to decide who is going to join with you. Am I right? So that is what planning. For while planning itself, you should keep 2 things in mind. Number 1, concentration and thinking about what are the needs. After that, you have to have a checklist whether you have covered all the needs or not. Am I right? All the resources what you want, whether you have it or not, you have to think about it. For example, I told you cricket. Am I right? For cricket bat, ball, stump, ground, timing, team members, everything on the checklist. Am I right? So accordingly you have to plan for that. Okay, next one, there may be more than one path. I told you, here I have given 2 paths. In that 2 paths, see, in this path there are more resources available. She is going to use this path. If she is using this path, no resources are there, no tools, no books are there, no healthy food is there, no friends are there, nothing is here. Am I right? So you should not choose a path like this without any resource. If you move on means you can't reach the goal. In between itself you will be feeling hopeless. Am I right? So you have to choose this path. This path is very exciting because there are many tools available here. Look here, many books available, and then games also available, healthy food is there, friends also there, everything are part of your life. Okay, don't choose an empty path. You choose everything, whatever resources available around you, utilize everything. Okay, if you choose this path, you will reach your destination easily. If you choose this path, it will be very much harder to reach your goal. Okay, next one. I told you already, if you choose your goal, after setting the goal, you will be planning. After planning, what happened? You are having a checklist with you. You are going to utilize all the things, all the useful materials available around you, which belongs to you. Okay, after utilizing everything, after getting help from your friend, or after getting help from your parents, brothers, sister, whoever it may be, if you finish that work, means you will automatically reach your destination as alone or as a team also. Okay, as a team you will be getting the success. Got it? Yes. Now let's move to the third habit. Habit number 3 is put first thing first. Habit number 3 is what? Put first thing first. What it means actually? Work first, then play. Work first, then play. Okay, work first, then play means you know already. First you have to complete your important works, then only you have to play. Look at this boy, what is he doing? He is first completing his home fund, then he will be joining with these people to play. That is what correct. Okay, this is right. If he is playing first, means what will happen? He may forgot his homework, he may be incomplete with his home fund. So first we have to complete our important things, then only we have to go for playing. Okay, let's see the 3 points in detail. I spend my time on things that are most important. Which are the things most important? Those things only first we have to complete. Okay, for example, in your mind 2 thoughts will be there. One is game is also important for me, it gives happiness. Homework also important for me, it gives knowledge. Which path I want to choose? Don't get confused, children. Playing, you can, if you are not playing today, means you can play tomorrow, no issues. But if you are not completing your homework today, means it will be an incomplete for the next day, it will be an incomplete for you. Am I right? So choose the right path. As I said in the first habit, act proactively, be proactive. Okay, this means I say no to things I know I should not do. Which are the things you should not do? You have to say no to those things. For example, your friend is asking you to do a wrong habit. What will you do? You should say no. Got it? Don't get afraid of anyone. If it is a wrong thing, someone is misguiding you, say no to them. Okay, I set priorities. Make schedule and organized. Priorities, I'll explain this in the upcoming slide. Okay, priorities means you have to give importance to which are most important. Okay, first you give priority to the most important activities, next important activities, then normal activities, that is your enjoyable activities. Okay, are you all clear with these 3 points? First one, I spend time on most important. Then this means I say no to the things I should not do. For example, mobile games are not important, they are just waste of time actually. If you play outdoor games or if you play indoor games like carom, chess, those games are indoor games. If you play outdoor games means cricket, volleyball, in this COVID-19 situation we can't go for outdoor games, so at least try to play indoor games with your family members. Don't play the mobile games always. Okay, avoid that things. Now I'm going to play a video. Kindly watch the video, you will surely enjoy. Okay, after enjoying the video, let's start the discussion.
want to do, like playing with our friends out in the sun. But before we can go out, we know there's work to do. If we finish now, there's lots of time for fun. The most important things are the priorities that come before distractions we don't need. Put first things first, and everything else will fall into place. Put first things first every day. Put first things first, and everything else will fall into place. Put first things first every day. Sometimes it's easier to drag our feet along and leave the harder job for another time. But if we want our lives to make a difference, we gotta do what must be done so we can shine. The most important things are the priorities that come before distractions we don't need. Put first things first, and everything else will fall into place. Put first things first every day. Put first things first, and everything else will fall into place. Put first things first every day. Ba 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 da da da. Ba 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 da da. Ba 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 da da da. Ba 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 da da.
Yes, children, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Am I right? Yes, as I said earlier, you have to first work, then play. What is the purpose of this habit number 3? It is also a root habit to make you a great leader. Okay, if you want to become a great leader in your class as well as in the country, all over the world also, you make these habits as your habit. Okay, first work, then play. This is the habit number 3. Here comes the quadrant number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Quadrant number 1 is urgent and important. Quadrant number 1 is urgent and important. Quadrant number 2, not urgent but important. Not urgent but important. Quadrant number 3, urgent but not important. Urgent but not important. Quadrant number 4, not urgent at all, not important also. Got it? So quadrant number 4 is your distraction. You should eliminate that. If you eliminate this, means you will get plenty of time to finish all these things. For example, first quadrant number 1, you have to do it compulsorily. Second quadrant, not urgent, so you can plan for those work, but you should finish it compulsorily. These 2 quadrants are most important. This quadrant are delicate. If you want, you can finish. If you feel it's not that much needed, means you can avoid this, no issues. Okay, so these are the 4 quadrants. If you allot your works, what are you doing daily in these quadrants, means you will get enough time to finish all your works. Now look at this slide. I'm going to show you an activity. What activity means? These are some actions we do daily. Okay, first one, we do the projects, we do home fun, we spend time for our family, we spend time for our friends, games, mobile, toys and TV. What are the big rocks I have given here? Those are most important things. These are most important things, but these 4 rocks are less important. Okay, If you think you don't want, means you can avoid doing this, but these 4 compulsorily you want to do. Okay, I'm going to put these rocks inside this jar. Let us see which is important, which is not important. Okay, first I am putting the games, then TV, which makes me happy only I'll put first. Okay, then mobile, toys, friends, game with friends, then projects, then home fun. Do I have place here to do my home fun? My home fun went at the back side, but projects and home fun are very much important. Okay, if I put here also, this will go outside only. Okay, there is no space for my important works to do. What are the important things? Home fun, time with friends, projects and family. Am I right? But these are all not that much important things. These are the things which we can avoid if it is unnecessary. Okay, let's go to the next slide. I'm going to give you an idea. Okay, in this slide, watch. First, I'm finishing my home fun. I spend time with my family, and then I do the project. I play with my friends. I spend time with them, then I play game, then mobile, toy, TV. Now the jar has more space also. You can spend time for other works also. Am I right? So these are how to arrange your works. Okay, kindly give importance to the big rocks. That is your most important things. You give more time for them and complete it. Okay, will you be a good child? Yes, first work, then play. Look at this picture. First work, then play. Very good. Here also first they complete their work, then they are playing. Am I right? So I hope you all enjoyed today's session. Are you all clear with all the 2 habits? First habit is what? First habit is be proactive. Second habit is begin with the end in mind. Third habit is put first thing first. Kindly recall all the habits and make these habits as your habits in your lifetime. Okay, thank you children. Let's meet in the next session.